Hey everyone, Invader1 here. Before I get into it, this was actually a challenge request, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more detail later. Now, in regards to the Slayer, I am only giving him charge and phase disruptor. So for his charge, you need force and damage. I need force and damage. Everybody needs force and damage. Normally here I go for weapon synergy, but due to the fact that I want to make sure that his biotic charge can stagger phantoms, I'm giving him pretty much power synergy, making sure that his biotic charge is over 1,000. Okay, in the sense of force, like that. When you have it set over 1,000, you can stagger phantoms, and that's exactly what I wanted. For the last, I wanted to do a set it up for barrier to increase my barriers at the end because I'm using phase disruptor. I need a lot of barriers to be able to shoot this sucker and just destroy everything in front of me. Now for Phase Disruptor, I chose damage instead of radius again. I want to annihilate everything that I'm shooting at this Palm Blaster with. I see how the Phantoms do it. I wanted to make sure I can do it. Forget about knockdown in rank 5. Go again for effective blast to make sure again that you could keep on dishing the damage out. And that's what I do here. Make sure that in this build, this is what is there. For rank 6, I have set it to armor damage instead of shield damage. They're both really good. It all depends. With this guy, I'm using the I could use the acolyte, or I could use the which I'm actually using the talent on this guy. But that's why I chose armor, because I'm gonna be stripping shields pretty quickly, so I'm not worried about the shields at the moment. For his training, I'm doing damage and capacity, power damage again, and at the end, I'm giving him some weapon damage so at least he could dish out the pain with his gun. Fitness, all health and shields, all health and shields. Now, again, let me tell you something a little bit about this. This was actually a challenge request, and we got a request for 4 Slayers just handling platinum with this build. So this is not a build that I put together. This is a build that was requested of me, even though this build is pretty much how I set this guy up anyways. I really don't use Biotic Slash. It's really good for Platinum. It definitely is good. Biotic Slash is definitely good for Platinum. But it's not really how I don't set up Biotic Slash really that much. I do like his melee. His melee is good. You can take out some phantoms with it. This is not a melee build. This is more of a power build. And what was requested is that we play Platinum 4 Slayers, and then we just demolish it and kick its ass. The thing is that after I got the request, I got it before Retaliation. And I started working it, and we decided to do it. And after we did the challenge, I went back to the request, and the guy who put in the request sent me another message. Oh, by the way, now that Retaliation is out, well, how about you go right ahead and do that against the collector? So I was like, oh man. So I decided, you know what, I will do that challenge. I will redo this and do it against the collectors, no problem. But due to the fact that something special happened today, as of today, this channel has 1,000 subscribers, and because of all of you guys being so freaking awesome, just kind of following along, I didn't expect this channel to be this popular, but I am happy that it is. I'm happy that you guys enjoy the commentary, you guys enjoy the gameplay, and I guess you guys get me and understand what I'm trying to do here, which is kind of provide tactics and guides on people how to play as a team and play on the hardest difficulty. One of the things that I am going to be doing more and more is provide different builds for Platinum. One is, you guys already realized by now that the kind of builds for Platinum are different than builds for Gold and Silver and Bronze. So I am doing videos where I am creating Platinum builds, okay? And I've already started doing that, as you guys see, because the builds that I provide you guys are Platinum builds. But I am kind of giving you, I'm going to give you guys kind of like 2 options. The next few videos that are coming are going to be Platinum builds and a Gold build. Because there are traditional builds. Like, there's certain characters that people think they cannot handle Platinum, yet I'm out there using them on Platinum. The thing is that it's setting up the kind of build that will work on Platinum, that you can still use your powers, you can still be badass, and handle Platinum with a team, or even when you need to clutch it. So anyways, guys, that's what I'm doing, and I just want to say thank you guys for all your support. I wanted to thank all of you who have actually taken out time to make comments and support the channel, and I look forward to building this up to not just to review Mass Effect, because this is the game that I love, and I have a list of games that I will be reviewing and I will be rocking. There are games before this that I used to play that I'm actually quite good at. You guys may not know this, but I have been in competitions. You guys may not know this also, but I am a video game designer. I have designed 2 video games in the past. Yes, giving you guys a little bit of information on my personal. I'm not telling you guys my name yet, but you guys will get to know who I am. But anyways, a big reason as to why I've been doing this, doing video game reviews and all that, is because my ultimate goal is to open up a video game company in the future. Don't know when that's gonna happen, don't know how that would happen. I've already done 2 games, but they have not been console games. One of them actually was pretty successful. But anyways, the point is that I am excited about this, and I enjoy you guys. I think you guys are pretty awesome. And as you guys know, one of the comments that was made to me with one of the new players is that he told me, you know, Vader, what I like about you is that you play with everybody. You play with totally different people, many different, you know, capabilities. People who play, I don't know, people who play in bronze that I help them bring them to gold, or people who play gold I help them bring them to platinum. And I do that a lot because it's a lot of fun. It keeps my skill up to par. It keeps my skill up and going, and I learn new things because I play with different play styles. By doing so, I am making sure that I don't become stale. And this is why I was making that comment too in my previous videos, that if you look at the scores at the end of my videos, guys, you know, the scores are very even because I'm playing with people who are very awesome, or who have become so tight and so good because of everything that we've been doing. Because as you guys know, I like to make video worthy, and then let me explain what that means. Okay, what that means is, to me, video worthy is that I'm making sure that I'm getting to extraction, okay, with as many gels as I can, making sure that I'm not dying left and right. Yes, you will die. This is platinum. It happens. Everybody dies. We're all helping each other up. There's no such thing as me just running to platinum without at least getting down once or twice or whatever, or, you know, it is what it is. But what I mean video worthy is to show you guys the best tactics, the best use of certain characters, to make sure that you guys can use it. It's successful for you guys on platinum, and even on the, obviously if it works on platinum, it'll work on the lower levels. But if, believe it or not, the lower level builds will not work on platinum. There's certain builds, like the Turian Havoc Soldier, for example. Shadow Strike, not good for platinum. it definitely works. It's good, but it's not a platinum build. You gotta, you know, kind of spec a little bit out of Havoc Strike for the new Turian Soldier. So, you know, things like that. You know, how would you spec out a guy for platinum and still make him fun and powerful? And that's what I like about Mass Effect, guys. Mass Effect allows you to be very versatile with your characters. You can use them in many different ways, and they all work. All the different builds work differently for every play style. That's why I've been on this game for quite some time. That's why I enjoy it a lot. It's a lot of fun. It changes for me all the time, because even this character that I'm using right now, you can use him differently. You can use him, you know, with Biotic Slash, and do a whole bunch of Biotic Detonation, and just use him totally opposite of the way I'm using him, and have a ton of fun. Just have a lot of fun, you know. And that's what this is about, guys. This is a video game. You know, let's be honest, let's be real. It's a video game. We play for fun, we play to relax. And in all honesty, I'll tell you another little personal tidbit about myself. I had stopped playing video games for many, many years. I started playing again only when I was in my late 20s. You know, I really was not playing video games. Yeah. And then the reason I started playing video games, and I'll tell you this, guys, I started playing again is because I saw it as a great medium to kind of get my buddies from high school and some of my best friends to kind of have a way to chat and talk together, and kind of, well, let me explain that. I know a lot of female gamers, and the reasons that they play are kind of different than the reasons that the guys play, and that's cool. That's why I love having female gamers in the room, and I love playing with them. They're awesome. And but in regards to guys, all right, in regards to dudes, in regards to men, we always need a medium to talk about something. In all honesty, the last thing you want to do is call your bro and be like, hey, how's the baby, how's the kids, all these kind of things. It's like, guys feel like, oh, that's kind of gay or whatever, even though, hey, that's okay if you are. All I'm saying is that guys are like, I don't just want to call somebody else, and hey, how's the kids, yeah, we'll do that. I do that. I'm very personal, guys. I'm just, I'm the kind of guy that I've done a lot of public speaking. I'm a businessman too, and I've just done a lot of that. A lot of public events. I've done, there's a lot more of me that you guys will get to know later. I'm not revealing myself just yet, but whatever. Anyways, in regards to this, the reason I started playing this is because one day a few years ago, the Xbox came out and I saw Halo 1. And I thought it was such a cool game, and for whatever reason, my brain, my hands just happened to just do really well with the controls, and I was just a beast in Halo 1. It was just ridiculous. Everybody I played with, I would outscore, I would kill, I would maim, destroy. It was just nasty. And at the same time, and I'm a technology guy, I love the fact that you can network the Xboxes. A lot of my buddies were very tech savvy also. So what we look here, I died, guys. Look at this. But anyways, I was thinking, hey, you know what? This would be a great tool when the Xbox One came out to get my buddies together. And what did I do? I bought an Xbox, and I bought 2, I bought 3, I bought 4, and I would have like these LAN parties with my buddies. And then next thing you know, I would invite them over, and they would get so hooked, so addicted that it would be a great medium that all of a sudden, everybody got close again. Everybody was talking again. Everybody was just like, what's going on? And we would have like these weekly LAN parties that, we would use the Xbox and Halo and shotguns to the face to be able to kind of communicate and get together and all that. And that's why, guys, as you guys notice, whoever plays with me, I'm actually a very personable person. I talk a lot. Yes, I do. Oh God, I didn't have anything to charge. That was crazy. But anyways, I enjoy getting to meet new people. I enjoy getting to help new people. That's the way I play. That's the way I am. I enjoy, listen, even if you're like 10 years old, 15 years old, and you're playing this game, I'll play with you. Even if you're 34, you're 35, 36, whatever. Listen, I play with gamers who are 60 years old. I mean, one of the guys who has like a 10,000 something N7 rank, the guy's like 60. And the guy's awesome. I play with him all the time. There are players that I play with here that are in their 60s, 50s, 40s, some 17, some 9-year-olds. I'll play with whoever, because I think it's awesome. I think I enjoy it. I think, if you know something, it's great to share it. And not only that, it makes you stronger. So now, as I do these kind of things, and if I play Mass Effect, right, and I'm playing with a whole bunch of people, and I'm teaching them what I know, whatever, not only do they become better, but they make me better. Because then I have to play at so tight to be able to make sure that I am just as tight as everybody else. And again, going back to the score, that's why a lot of times you see the score, guys, and we're all even, we're all tight, we're playing hard, and we make platinum and Mass Effect sometimes seem easy, even though it's not, guys. It's not, it's not easy. It's not like we're here, just like a cakewalk. But it does, we together as a team when we play, we've become so good with each other that we're able to handle it in such a fun way. And this is platinum, guys. We're kicking ass, taking names in platinum. But going back to the main reason why I started doing this before was to be able to have a medium to kind of communicate with my friends. I started playing video games, and I just realized that even though I was pretty good in video games growing up, but I was like, wow, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, I just happened to do very, very well. So I kind of take it upon myself to use it as a tool and medium to kind of, catch up with my friends. And somehow through that, it turned out to competitions. And then through that, it turned out that I actually started using my design talent and my connections in technology and software to actually do some games. And this became my new love. It really became my new love. That's why I look forward to sometime in the future, possibly, if it's possible, if the cards, it's in the cards, if it's all there, I will be doing video games in the future again, somehow at a certain level. So we'll see what happens, guys. And so far, it has been such a great ride, and I want to continue it. I have a lot more videos coming for you guys, and and I do this as a hobby, guys. This is, I'm not getting paid. I don't have any sponsors. I don't have anybody following me like that. I don't have any of that. I do this on, my spare time, and I actually, I have my own business, and I'm very, very busy. So, but when I do take out time, I say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do these videos. Let's see if we can do something really fun, really fantastic, and at the same time show other people what we do. Why? Because check this out. When I started playing Mass Effect, I would look for videos online all the time, and there were only a few commentators that would actually show you what to do with the builds and characters, which was pretty, really, really cool. Now, the only thing I didn't find that there were a lot of videos of people showing how awesome they are, how awesome, how they can play the game, how they can solo. Wow, what a fail here, guys! Look at that. Awesome fail. Anyways, killing a spawn point with 589, and then I just got jacked up with that. The guard, he just dropped me. But anyways, so oh god, look at this. This is crazy. Platinum gets difficult, guys. Platinum gets tight, so you definitely have to be on point. But anyway, so I started, looking for videos online for Mass Effect, and there were some good ones, and they are good ones. And I'm actually a fan of a few of the guys who, commentate and do videos on, on YouTube in regards to it. But a lot of times I found that not necessarily those guys, but a lot of videos that people will post up with no commentary, narration. It was really cool, and that's great. That's awesome because not everybody can narrate. People don't understand how hard this is. You got to talk for 24 minutes or 28 minutes, whatever. And it's not that easy. I have a vast experience on it. I may not be the best commentator. I may not speak well all the time. Sometimes I'm even doing this narration like at 3 a.m., like half asleep, and I'm just like, I gotta get this video out because these guys, everybody would think this is cool, and if I could show them how to do the new Platinum, the new character, I think it would be awesome. Everybody will like it, and instead of saying this character sucks, they'll be like, it's great, and I'll actually stay up like at 3 a.m. in the morning just to get a video out for you guys. So yeah, I'm actually dedicated to showing you guys YouTube quality, which for me is full extraction, which doesn't happen all the time. That's why sometimes I will explain that. And the other thing is that making sure that I'm extracting with decent amount of equipment, that we're not just like struggling and crying through it, like we're just like cursing through everything because we just can't make it. I want to show you guys something that you can do. We're having fun, we're kicking Platinum's ass, but I don't want you guys to look at this and say, oh well, that's great, Invader 1 is awesome, the people he plays with are great, they're just so badass, they're just whatever, but I can't do that. I don't want that. I want you guys to see this and say, you know what, shit, I'm gonna get a good group together, man. We're gonna learn this. We're gonna look at the build. We're gonna just get tight. We're gonna have fun, guys. Let's do an all Slayer team. Let's do an all Krogan team. Let's, and you see the video and you say, man, that's the way to do it. I can do that, and that's what I want. I want you guys to do that. And guess what? And you play with me. Listen, you can outscore me over you want. Come into my lobby, freaking do your best to outscore me every time, because I won't care, guys. As long as you're having fun, as long as you're doing it, that is awesome. Because hey, I've been outscored. I outscore people all the time too. There are buddies that I have that I've outscored them 20 million times, and they've outscored me also. It's just it doesn't even matter. Like, we just don't care. We're having so much fun, but our main goal is for completion, making sure that we're having a great time. We're showing people something really awesome, and at the same time give you guys guides, tactics, things that you guys can do yourselves too, and do with your friends. You know what I mean? I want you guys to look at these videos and say, you know what, I can do this. It's freaking wow. Platinum is tough as shit, but you know what? I saw this, and I think I can do this. I think I can play this way. I think I can, I think I can manage. So if you guys are watching this, you guys are learning something out of it, you know what, then I did my job. I'm happy. I'm happy that this task and undertaking has gone well, and I will continue doing it, and I will bring more videos and just slay more Dragoons. Oh guys, you just saw that? That was freaking awesome. I'm just like, I had to stop for a moment. That was freaking badass. But anyways, I will do everything that I can. And you could probably hear in the background, I mean, you may be able to hear, but we're all laughing it up. We're just having a good time. I mean, everybody we play with, we're just, we have fun. Sometimes, there's been times that it's not been that much fun because, let me tell you something. There's a few of my buddies now that they know me by now, that they know that a new character's released or some new map is released or new faction, anything, Like for example, for the collectors, let me give you an example of the collectors. I have one or two buddies now that if there's something new that's released, they totally ignore my request because they know that I'm gonna have them do something crazy. That we're gonna be spending all this time doing an all biotic team and or an all power team or something, and they know I have a buddy of mine right now, Lofrov. You know who you are, who will ignore my request on the day of release because he knows, like, oh no, Invader is gonna have me fighting collectors who I hate. And as you guys know, you guys have heard of Lofrov before. The guy is badass. He is just one of the best players of Mass Effect. You know, he's one of them. You know, he's just really good. And you know, he's got a low rank, so it's always fun to see. Well, in the past he had a 150, and he had no choice but to promote at one point. So he's a 210 right now. So it's really cool seeing somebody with a low N7 rank, you know, just outscoring people and just, you know, just being freaking awesome. But anyways, the point is that, you know, on the day of release or anything like that, I actually take out time to make something what I call video worthy on platinum, guys, and that's platinum because, guys, I could rock this on gold. Gold is, you have no idea. Oh, look at this, I got picked up. Anyway, that was like the next to the last guy. There's like two guys left, and I got picked up. But anyways, on gold, guys, you know, the reason I don't do gold, I am starting to show you guys a little bit of gold builds and platinum builds, but that's because there's a lot of stuff out there that, you know, show you gold builds, and I feel that if you learn platinum tactics, if you can, you know, you learn tactics on platinum and you learn what to do on platinum, you can handle every other faction. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when we play gold, guys, it is just insane. It is, you know, I don't feel right playing gold all the time. I do play gold, don't get me wrong. When we want to relax, play a chill game, we'll just play gold. And now that we have a plus 10%, you know, credit increase, that, you know, for extraction, it's actually worth it. So gold is really good right now. So we'll play gold. Don't get me wrong, I play gold here and there, but, you know, I'd rather not play it all the time because it's just we go through gold so quickly and so fast and so easily that you know, especially with the people I play with, that, you know, sometimes it's, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, what I try to do is try to make sure I play a lot more platinum. First of all, because that's what I started doing here in Mass Effect, trying to show you guys platinum tactics. When I first started doing this, I noticed that there was really nobody out there teaching you how to do platinum tactics, and half the people are like, my god, I can't defeat platinum, I remember when Condor, for example, guys, I got a Condor video. People were like, man, how am I gonna do it when it's so hard, it's so freaking hard. And guys, you know what, I'm gonna do another Condor video because I got a more the last Condor video that I did was kind of you know, a little campy, guys. And now I have different tactics and strategies that I can do for Condor that you don't need to camp out a little bit. You could take a 4-man squad or a 2x2-man squad and run Condor and platinum and kick its ass. So, but anyways, stuff like that, you know, that nobody was really doing on platinum, how to defeat platinum, how to do that. So, and I'm trying to find stuff like that, but mostly what I'm finding is people, oh, you know, I defeated platinum, great, but nobody's really teaching or telling you what to do, what are the best spots, what are the best areas. So I'm gonna do my best to be better about that too, to show you guys parts in the maps that work best, you know, kind of like I was showing you this Firebase White with Geth, my other video. It was kind of fun, you know, for the lulz, you know, for the laughs, you know, Firebase White, Geth, Platinum. So, you know, this new Firebase White, I did that, you know, versus Geth on Platinum, and, you know, I had a whole bunch of tag team. It was awesome. But there, that I showed you guys kind of like a strategy that should work for you guys on Platinum, you know, and Gold too. I mean, you know, it will definitely work on gold. I mean, the strategy works. This map on gold is so much fun. I mean, it's just so open now. It's so much better. This actually has become a new favorite map for me. I disliked it before because everybody was playing Firebase White Geth. It was just ridiculous. But I didn't even know why, because that was not the easiest thing to farm. It just didn't make any sense to me. I don't know. But anyways, the point is, guys, that, you know, I hope that I've been able to teach you guys something. You guys are able to learn how to defeat the hardest difficulty. You get a lot more credits, and you can unlock all your characters and not have to cheat. All right, stop cheating. If you're missile glitching, stop it. All right, stop doing that. It's unethical. All right, and let me talk about that a little bit, guys. I've met some people who just like, oh yeah, I cheat or whatever. I missile glitch, whatever. BioWare hasn't fixed it or whatever. Guys, they're trying to fix it. But besides, it's like, oh, okay, so if this is broke, then I'm just gonna exploit it. I don't believe in that, guys. I've never cheated on this game. I've never cheated. The only time I've ever seen something that I've done something that I didn't even know was the Rieger carbine, with the stupid Vorcha, which I love the Vorcha. But it was the only time that I've ever done something. And matter of fact, the way I found that out was because when the Vorcha came out, I had the Rieger on him, and I didn't even know that wasn't supposed to happen. I had the Rieger carbine going, and the Vorcha was going, and they were both, the Flamer was shooting at the same time. I didn't even know that was an exploit. I don't even know if I didn't even know you could consider it an exploit. It no longer happens, by the way, guys. But that is the most I've ever done in this game. Because to me it's just like, why cheat when you can learn how to play the game the way it was, and it's just a lot more freaking fun. This is a lot more fun, guys, than running around with a stupid. It's so stupid. Anyways, the point is that you guys can do this. You guys can have a lot of fun doing it. Grab a team together. Listen, if you guys need a team, I don't have a clan, guys. I just got a Mass Effect 3 community created not by myself, created by somebody else. It's on Facebook.com, /N7 Spec Ops. All right, and if you want to sign up there's a community of players. You get assigned to squad leaders. You might not get assigned to me. I don't even know. If you want to play with me, just send me a message on Xbox Live, and I will play with you. And guys, I do play with you. I take out my time to play when I can. If I see you, there's times that I don't have people online, and I need like a third or a fourth, and I'm just like looking on, and I go through my messages, and I say, oh, this person, let me see they're online. Boom. Boom, let me see this one's online. Boom, and I'll bring you in. I've put a lot of new people to my games. As a matter of fact, a lot of the guys in this game are people that I did exactly that. Like Biggs. Biggs is so recent. I just started playing with him so recent. He's not even funny. He's a totally recent guy. And the guy is awesome. The guy's a badass, and he loves playing. He likes a challenge, and that's what I like about him. He likes doing something different. Kanigas, also a totally different guy. Kanigas, I met him, and the guy's a solo specialist. The guy solos everything. He's solo platinum, God knows how many times. I think even at the time that I'm narrating, he's probably soloing something. I think he falls asleep soloing things. But I met him, through YouTube. He sent me a message. He's like, hey, what's up? I like to play, whatever. Send me a message, and I did it. So it keeps my skill level up. It keeps me playing differently, and at the same time, I learn something new. There are things that I may not know about a build. A lot of times, let me tell you, I know a lot about this game. I've played every character hard and on platinum, guys. Every character on platinum, and I've played every character hard on platinum. Now, but the thing is that sometimes you learn something new. There's a balance change that changed the entire, the way that you will play a character. Stuff like that. And we'll talk about it. With somebody new or somebody that I already know in the group, and we'll do it. But anyways, guys, this is just a quick video showing you guys something fun. This Slayer challenge that I got. I will try to do it again. I will do it again when I get the time to do it. I didn't want to put this video to waste because it was just so good. And here at the end, I just started using my mouse packs just to use my face disruptor just for the heck of it. But anyways, guys, thank you all. I wanted to thank all of you for being so awesome, putting in your requests, being such great fans. As of this moment, I have reached 1,000 subscribers, and I look forward to reaching out more, making that number higher, and at the same time doing better video gameplays and doing better by you guys. I hope you learned something. Invader 1 out. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Take care.